Ooh, that's not so magical. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 facts about Harry Potter that will ruin your childhood.
Why are you wearing glasses?
Reading.
Reading? I didn't know you could read.
For this list, we'll be going over some trivia from the Harry Potter film series that may ruin your enjoyment of the movies, or else perhaps change how you see them.
Whoa! Your aura is pulsing, dear. Are you in the beyond? I think you are.
Sure.
Number 10. Moaning Myrtle was in her 30s. The ghost of a student who died at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Moaning Myrtle is a squeaky voice spirit who can usually be found haunting the girls' bathroom.
Who would ever talk about ugly, miserable, moping, moaning Myrtle?
However, despite playing a ghost that died when she was a teenager, actress Shirley Henderson was in her late 30s during her time playing the role.
Let's all throw books at Myrtle because she can't feel it.
Although it's certainly a credit to her acting ability, it doesn't make the character any less creepy for spying on Harry in the bath. Let's be frank, it'd be creepy no matter what age the actress was. Number 9. Rupert Grint was kicked off the set. One of the more dramatic moments in the first Deathly Hallows movie sees Ron encounter a vision of Harry and Hermione who kiss one another, confirming young Weasley's worst fears that his best friend and the girl he loves would rather be with each other. But actor Rupert Grint had to be asked to leave the set during the filming of this scene. Far from sharing his character's jealousy, Grint had the opposite reaction. He couldn't stop laughing. Grint was apparently a notorious giggler on set, and filming such a dramatic scene couldn't have been easy with someone who thought it was hilarious.
You complete hard-boiled Weasley!
Number 8. The Hogwarts Express was vandalized. The Scarlet Steam train that ferries students to and from Hogwarts is an iconic part of the Harry Potter experience. Sadly, not everyone had as much reverence for the vehicle as fans of the series do. Between the filming of the second and third films, 2 of the passenger cars of the train were spray-painted green and tagged, which cost several $1,000s to fix.
There's something moving out there.
Of course, Hogwarts students know better than to deface the train. After all, who wants detention for a year and fewer galleons in their Gringotts account? Number 7. Harry was allergic to eyewear. The actors who play the characters in the film series often have notable differences to the book counterparts. While it's tempting to discuss Daniel Radcliffe's very not green eyes, or Emma Watson's lack of buck teeth, of equal note are the initial difficulties Radcliffe had with Harry Potter's famous eyewear. The initial pair of glasses Radcliffe wore were made of nickel, which gave him a rash. Although the Dursleys probably wouldn't have bothered if the real Harry had the same problem, thankfully the filmmakers figured it out and got him a new pair.
Oculus Reparo. That's better, isn't it?
Number 6. There was no need for love potions. The Harry Potter series features a large extended cast that primarily consists of teenagers, so it's no surprise that a lot of their concerns involve romance. However, given that all their actors were of a similar age, love, or at least lust, was also on the minds of many of them too.
What's that for? It's no joke. I'm in love with her.
All right, fine, you're in love with her. Have you ever actually met her?
It should come as no surprise that many of the young male actors reportedly had a crush on Emma Watson, while she herself has been rumored to have been connected with Tom Felton, who of course also embarked on a long relationship with Jade Olivia.
Malfoy, you okay? Let's go.
Quick! Let's go. Run! Not a word to anyone, understood?
That felt good.
Still, there are only a few confirmed romances, such as Bonnie Wright dating Jamie Campbell-Bower. Number 5. Ron or Harry could have been played by Malfoy. Given that seemingly half of all British actors appear in the Harry Potter films, it should come as no surprise that pretty much all of them auditioned for the movies. While some, like Eddie Redmayne, who auditioned for Tom Riddle, would come into the franchise later on, some of those who did make it in on the ground floor did so after trying out for other roles instead. Actor Tom Felton originally tried out for both Ron Weasley and Harry Potter, getting the Draco Malfoy role after the others were cast.
You don't want to go making friends with the wrong sort. I can help you there. I think I can tell the wrong sort for myself, thanks.
Can you imagine either of those characters with Tom Felton's handsome, devilish face?
It's powerful, but it's not the same. Doesn't quite understand me. Know what I mean?
Number 4. Emma Watson almost quit. The pressure and stress of appearing in such a global franchise would take a toll on anyone, and it felt especially difficult for the young stars of Harry Potter. Although lead Daniel Radcliffe reportedly considered leaving at one time, Emma Watson very nearly left as well.
Are you coming or are you staying?
Watson was, much like her character, very studious, and worried that the movies would interfere with her education, and she considered departing at one point.
Or worse, expelled.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
Amazingly, the filmmakers were able to fit in filming around Watson's schedule, which allowed her to continue in the iconic role to its conclusion. We're certainly grateful nothing came of it, because we have a hard time imagining another actor as Hermione.
Obliviate.
Number 3. Crabbe got fired. Draco Malfoy has 2 lunk-headed cronies who follow him pretty much everywhere, Vincent Crabbe and Gregory Goyle.
This is Crabbe and Goyle.
However, the former's actor unfortunately adopted his character's disregard for rules. Actor Jamie Waylett was arrested in 2009 for growing marijuana in his mother's house, which led to his firing, and had continuing troubles with the law in 2011 when he was arrested during London's riots. By the time the final Harry Potter movie was released, Waylett is completely absent, despite his character's larger-than-usual role in the story, and Crabbe is replaced with another Slytherin entirely.
Don't worry, it's completely harmless.
Number 2. Harry was sometimes hungover. We've already spoken about the difficulties the young stars of the franchise faced, and one of the ways Daniel Radcliffe sought to cope with things was by drinking. The actor reports that while he never drank while on set, he would often work while drunk or hungover, reporting that his dead-eyed stare is a good indication of when he was under the influence. Although Radcliffe has been sober since 2010, the final few entries in the franchise are reportedly when he was drinking the most. And it certainly makes us re-examine his performance in those films, and very happy that he's doing much better now. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Voldemort wore stockings and garters.
So, for most of Harry Potter, underneath the robes, I have very nice garter belts.
You spoilt it for everyone now.
Russian lawyers considered suing because Dobby looked like Putin.
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
Michael Jackson inquired about making a Harry Potter musical. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. J.K. Rowling's tweets. Since the books and films concluded, J.K. Rowling has revealed tidbits about the world of Harry Potter on her Twitter. Like how we've been saying Voldemort wrong all this time.
You must be very brave to mention his name. Or very foolish.
Fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself.
We're still reeling from the Wizarding World tweet about how Hogwarts students relieved themselves pre-bathrooms.
So, say you really needed the toilet.
Charming, Ronald. But yes, that is the general idea.
However, on June 6, 2020, Rowling made statements about gender identity that were nothing short of transphobic. Many members of the LGBTQ+ community, and even several of the film's actors, condemned her words immediately.
It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends.
Many who found acceptance in the franchise when they couldn't find it in the real world were disheartened by her comments, and felt it tarnished their love of Harry Potter. As the boy who lived himself, Daniel Radcliffe, wrote, quote, "If you found anything in these stories that resonated with you and helped you at any time in your life, then that is between you and the book you read, and it is sacred. And in my opinion, nobody can touch that."
Help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who deserve it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.